good mRNA science without putting you in sleep. Hopefully you don't sleep. And the second is bus. So mRNA would not convert basically to GMOs. And
Just 1 minute.
they would be okay. This will be your next best friend. Next slide, please. Okay. This is a lot of so these are all the basic vaccines. I don't want to go into detail, but mRNA is coming to really into the science. And I will show you more slides down the line. This looks like my daughter's feedback, so I don't want to go into detail. From the conventional vaccines to the departure to the vaccines, there is a pretty much revolutionary things happen from the pandemic to the cancer. So why mRNA brings our words to vaccines? One of the things is it's just like ordering express in your Star Wars. They're very quick, rapid development. In a few months, you can come back into vaccine. You have to do that in our history of medicine. So that's one thing. It's very high potency, low cost, and you can scale it. It's not like a big vaccine, cell-based vaccine, large scalability you have. So that's how we're expanding our future application. Again, this is a very crowded slide which shows the anatomy of the mRNA. And this open reading frame, this is the main one. That's the main sequence that goes into the cell and asks the ribosome to make some antigens that will be presented to investigators and then the body start producing antibodies. And the cool thing of mRNA vaccine is that they have started producing mRNA vaccine that can replicate themselves inside the cell and move with. Isn't that cool? So that's what is from the sequence design into the vaccine, and you can look at the slide on the line. Okay, this is how in our body.
Nobody important dies, the computer died. So give us like 2 minutes.
You did it's not a question, just a remark. As I introduced myself earlier, diseases physician, so you're really memories of the pandemic, the pictures, and the pizza, right? So it's just like it feels like a dream now when we look back. Shraddha, diseases got right. The pandemic, we did not pursue infectious diseases career, anticipating a pandemic in our life, but this is just an amazing. We won't have to face another infectious diseases pandemic in our life. So we look forward to the rest of your presentation and hope to hear from your presentation and how it into the concept or theme of our ANMF conference today, what we can bring back to.
Thank you for your kind word. We have to prepare also. Thank you.
I can chime in while the computer is working. So the news regarding the US government or the mRNA war for cancer vaccine, possibly we'll talk on that. And the computer is working, so I think back to life, we can begin the presentation. Thanks so much.
I find it amusing. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so the liposome is the new addition to nanoparticles. As we know, nanoparticles, they are cool. They can take your drops to the specific organ. They can coat your drops. They can release what they wanted to release. That's the cool thing. So nanoparticles have been, lipid nanoparticles have been now used in the mRNA vaccine. The beautiful thing is it stores the vaccine into the cell where it makes it, and then release the vaccine mRNA vaccine. Because your protein to DNA to mRNA, the stability goes down and down and down, but lipid and what it does is it coats the vaccine and releases it into the cell. So that's the cool thing about the lipid nanoparticles coated mRNA vaccine. If I have convinced you, and this is the recent study at the University in Kest. So what they did is they coated the mRNA vaccine with the vitamin B5 with the lipid nanoparticles. Imagine cancer. We are struggling with cancer for centuries and centuries, and finally, there is a mRNA vaccine that is in the phase 3 clinical trial for cancer, melanoma cancer. So this is a paper about the progress in mRNA vaccines, vaccine cancer. And you may be surprised to know that RSV vaccine, next generation sequencing already approved by FDA. So we have boundaries beyond COVID already with the mRNA vaccine. Oncology, personalized cancer vaccination. And then there is also works going on HIV, malaria, and all of them. Social media likes drama. If tweets are real, then immortal by just drinking coffee. We have to rely on real science. Almost 650 million doses with minimal risk to the patient. So let's, but look, it's clear the central score of the United States is lower than that of India. That's the vaccine fear is more about that. And then social media is death by vaccine. See, what is the number one cause here? By the actual marriage report. So, in summary, they're protein and safe, they can be scalable, LNP is a game changer, it's a clinical proof that can be the new frontier of medicine. I wrap up, and if you have any question, I will take then. Ask me anything except would it change the DNA? Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions from the audience? If you do, you can shout out. Any vaccine people? Anti-vaxxers here? Raise your hand. I do have a question. Great presentation. This is our model. So my question is, I guess, let's think of this from the cost perspective. We generate vaccine here. There are funders that the minister didn't approve. How do you see sort of this? I think it's a great technology, but from Nepal's perspective, how do you see sort of future of vaccine and how can we get it done?
Very, very nice question. Around 2001, there was a British company that went to IOM and tried to develop some antibody-related vaccine in IOM. It's cost effective. So a lot of the things of mRNA vaccine is just a brain. You use your pen and paper. When Einstein came to US and he was taken to the lab, he was asked, what do you need? He said, I need pen. A lot of the mRNA vaccine is research. A lot of studying about montage sequences rather than actually developing them from the scratch in the lab. You can do that any part. So I think that part of the work can be done there. A lot of translational work goes at cheaper there. The way to go farm is really less. We started, I worked for the UK company who developed vaccine in 2001, but that project never went far. So there's a lot of scope in the fall. Just we have to see, open our eyes and see open the limit.
Thank you, please, round of applause. Thank you. Dr. Bogas. Can we go to the next presentation? I would like to invite our, right after this next speaker, we're at a panel. So if you know any friends that are out there talking and they want to be part of a really important panel, text them right now. So our next speaker will be presenting on cochlear implant program in Nepal, achievements and challenges. Please welcome.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to this organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Krishnan. I'm just presenting on my topic program in Nepal, achievement and challenges. What is cochlear implant? We all must be knowing about this device. This is the electronic device which is surgical that restores the hearing of that dead ear that can restore the hearing. It has the two parts. One external process surgically implanted, and this implanted device it bypasses the damaged hair cells in the cochlea and stimulates sound. Who are the candidates for the cochlear implantation? The most good candidates are the children who are born here. Those who are born here, they won't have the language the word wrong is not actually used nowadays. They must have a disability in their life because those are also good candidates for the cochlear implantation. Next, if the patient has ill-treated hearing loss, like